Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
When we talk about Chinese kung fu or martial arts, who do you think of? Some people might say Bruce Lee, and others might say Jackie Chan, right? These two legendary figures are both famous around the world for their kung fu movies. Bruce Lee passed away in 1973, but Jackie Chan is still active in movies today. Many people like to compare these two kung fu stars. So, who is better? Today, let's discuss this question. First, let's hear about their childhood stories. 1. The story of Bruce Lee's childhood. A long time ago, in the year 1940, a baby boy was born in San Francisco, USA. His name was Bruce Lee. His parents were from Hong Kong, and they were in America for a short time. Bruce was born in a hospital in Chinatown while his father was on a theater tour. Bruce's Chinese name was Li Junfan, which means return again. His mother hoped he would return to America one day. When Bruce was only 3 months old, his family moved back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong was a busy city full of noise, people, and color. Bruce grew up in a small house with his parents, brothers, and sisters. His father, Li Hoichuan, was a famous opera singer and film actor. Because of this, young Bruce spent a lot of time at the movie studio. One day, when Bruce was just a baby, he was in a movie. He played a baby in a film. As he got older, he acted in more movies. By the time he was 9 years old, Bruce had already been in over 10 films. He was not just a student at school, he was a young movie star. But Bruce was not always a good boy. He was full of energy, like a tiger. He liked to play outside, run fast, and jump high. Sometimes he got into fights with other boys. He didn't like to lose, and he always wanted to be the best. This made him strong, but also sometimes angry. His parents became worried. They didn't want Bruce to get into trouble. So when Bruce was 13 years old, his father took him to a kung fu school. There, Bruce met his famous teacher, Master IP Man. Master IP was kind but strict. He taught Bruce a special style of kung fu called Wing Chun. At first, Bruce was not the best in class. Other students didn't always like him because he was part German on his mother's side. But Bruce didn't stop. He trained harder and harder. He practiced punches, kicks, and blocks every day. He watched his teacher closely and copied his moves again and again. Slowly, Bruce became faster, stronger, and more focused. He learned to control his power and his anger. But Bruce was also different from other kung fu students. He asked many questions. He didn't just want to follow old ways. He wanted to understand why. He wanted to make kung fu better, to make it fit his own body and mind. This thinking made Bruce special. When Bruce was 18, he left Hong Kong. His parents sent him back to America to keep him safe. There were more fights happening in Hong Kong, and Bruce had gotten into some trouble again. So, with $100 in his pocket, Bruce got on a ship to San Francisco, the city where he was born. Bruce began a new life in America. He studied philosophy in college and also taught kung fu to students. He mixed ideas from East and West. He was not only a fighter, but also a thinker and a teacher. This was just the beginning of his journey to become a legend. 2. The story of Jackie Chan's childhood. In 1954, a baby boy was born in Hong Kong. His name was Chan Kong Sang, but today we all know him as Jackie Chan. When Jackie was born, his parents were very poor. They worked as servants in the French embassy. Life was not easy, but Jackie was a happy baby. He smiled a lot and moved around all the time, so his mother gave him the nickname Pow Pow, which means cannonball. He was always full of energy. Jackie did not do well in regular school. He had trouble sitting still, and he didn't like reading or writing. His parents saw that normal school was not right for him. When he was 7 years old, they made a big decision. They sent him to the China Drama Academy, a very strict school that trained children to become opera performers. This school was not like a normal school. The children lived there. They woke up very early before the sun came up. Every day, Jackie had to train for many hours. He learned kung fu, singing, dancing, acting, and acrobatics. The teacher, Master Yu Jimyuan, was very strict. If a student made a mistake, they might get hit with a stick. There was no rest, no toys, and no playtime, but Jackie didn't give up. Even when he was tired or hurt, he kept going. He wanted to make his parents proud. Sometimes Jackie missed his home. He missed his parents and wanted to go back, but he knew he had to be strong. Slowly, he got better and better. He could do flips, jump high, and fight with great skill. He also learned to be funny and make people laugh. Jackie was not the best student at first, but he worked harder than anyone else. Soon, he became one of the top students in the school. When Jackie was a teenager, he started working in movies. At first, he did not play big roles. He worked as a stuntman. This means he did dangerous action scenes for other actors. Sometimes he had to fall from tall buildings or get hit by cars. He was not afraid. He loved action, and he wanted to do everything by himself. One time, Jackie was a stuntman in a Bruce Lee movie. Bruce kicked him in the face by accident. Jackie fell down and held his head. Bruce was very sorry and helped him up. Jackie pretended to be in pain, so Bruce would talk to him longer. He admired Bruce Lee very much. Jackie learned a lot by working in movies. He saw how action films were made. He watched how actors moved and how directors gave orders. Jackie started to dream. He didn't want to be just a stuntman. He wanted to be a star. But Jackie knew he could not be like Bruce Lee. Bruce was strong, serious, and powerful. Jackie was different. He was funny, clever, and full of heart. So Jackie made a new style of action movie. He mixed kung fu with comedy. He used tables, ladders, chairs, anything around him to fight. People laughed and cheered when they watched him. Even when he became a star, Jackie still did his own stunts. He broke bones many times. His nose, back, fingers, and even his skull were injured. But Jackie never stopped. He loved movies, and he loved making people happy. That is how a little boy named Pow Pow became Jackie Chan. The brave, funny kung fu star loved all around the world. 3 Kung Fu and character. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan are both famous for kung fu, but they are very different, like 2 stars in the sky. One is bright and serious. The other is warm and funny. Let's talk about their kung fu first. Bruce Lee was very fast. When he punched, people could not even see his hand move. His kicks were strong like the wind. He trained every day. He did push-ups on 2 fingers. He could kick high and break wood with his hands. Bruce studied many styles of fighting, kung fu, boxing, fencing, and more. Then he made his own style. It was called Jeet Kune Do. It means the way of the intercepting fist. Bruce said we should not copy others. We should find our own way. In his movies, Bruce was like a lion. He looked powerful. He moved like water, smooth but strong. He didn't laugh. He didn't joke. He fought with heart and soul. When people saw him on screen, they felt excited and afraid. He was a real fighter, a real hero. Jackie Chan is different. He is fast too, but not like Bruce. Jackie uses his body like a tool. He jumps, rolls, climbs, and falls. He does all his stunts himself. Sometimes he gets hurt, but he never stops. Jackie's kung fu is like dancing. He moves with music and fun. He uses everything around him, like chairs, ropes, even food. He makes the fight funny, like a cartoon. In his movies, Jackie is like a normal person. He is not the strongest or the best. He makes mistakes. He falls down, but he always gets up. That is why people love him. He is not a perfect hero. He is a brave and funny man who tries his best. Now let's talk about their character. Bruce Lee was serious and smart. He read books and liked to think. He asked big questions about life and people. He was proud of being Chinese. He wanted the world to respect Chinese people and kung fu. Sometimes, he didn't like people who didn't agree with him. But he was also kind to his students and wanted to help them grow strong. Jackie Chan is friendly and humble. He smiles a lot and likes to make people laugh. He does not think he is the best. He always says he is just a hard worker. Jackie also gives money to help poor children and build schools. He works with young actors and teaches them to be good people. So, who is better? Bruce is like a mountain, strong, tall, and powerful. Jackie is like a river, fun, flowing, and full of life. Bruce shows us how to be serious and focused. Jackie shows us how to be brave and joyful. Both are heroes. Both are great. They just walk different paths. For achievements and influence, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan are both very famous. They are not only stars in China, but also stars around the world. But their achievements are different, just like their styles. Let's talk about Bruce Lee first. Bruce Lee changed the way people saw kung fu. Before Bruce, many people in the West did not know about Chinese martial arts. But after his movies, everyone wanted to learn kung fu. People watched his films and said, "Wow, Chinese kung fu is amazing." Bruce became a hero for many Asian people. He made them feel proud. He was the first Asian actor to become a big star in Hollywood. Even though Bruce Lee only made a few movies before he died, those movies became classics. The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, and Enter the Dragon are still very popular today. In Enter the Dragon, Bruce worked with Hollywood for the first time. He showed the world that Chinese actors can be strong and smart. Bruce also wrote books and gave speeches. He talked about life, kung fu, and thinking. He was not just a fighter. He was also a teacher and a thinker. People still read his words today. Now let's talk about Jackie Chan. Jackie has made over 100 movies. That is a lot. He is not only an actor, but also a director, singer, and stuntman. He works very hard. He often says, "I do all my own stunts." That means he jumps, falls, and fights without help. He has broken his nose, arms, legs, and even his head just to make good movies. That is true dedication. Jackie's most famous movies include Drunken Master, Police Story, Rush Hour, and Kung Fu Yoga. In Rush Hour, he worked with Hollywood and became famous in the United States. People in America, Europe, Africa, and many other places love him. He is funny, friendly, and full of heart. Jackie has won many awards. He even got an Oscar for his work in film. That is a big honor. Not many action stars have this prize. He also helps others. He gives money to help poor people. He builds schools and hospitals. He wants to make the world better. So how do they compare? Bruce Lee started a fire. He opened the door for Asian actors. He changed how people see Kung Fu. He is a legend, even though his life was short. Jackie Chan kept the fire burning. He worked for many years to make Kung Fu movies fun and exciting. He helped people smile and laugh. He showed that heroes can be brave and funny. Today, Bruce is seen as a symbol of strength and pride. Jackie is loved as a symbol of hope and happiness. Both men are great. Both men are world famous, but their gifts to the world are different. 5. An objective evaluation of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan are both legends, but they are legends in different ways. Each man has left a big mark on the world, and both are very important to the world of martial arts and films. However, they also have their differences. Bruce Lee is often called the king of Kung Fu. He is the one who made Kung Fu famous in the West. Before Bruce, people did not know much about Chinese martial arts. But after his movies, everyone wanted to learn Kung Fu. He brought honor and respect to martial arts, and his philosophy of life continues to inspire people. Bruce Lee taught the world that we should never stop improving ourselves, no matter what happens. His strong belief in discipline, power, and focus made him a role model for many people. However, Bruce Lee's life was short. He died at the age of 32, which is very young. Because of this, he didn't have as many years to make more movies or teach more students. Many people believe that if he had lived longer, he could have done even more. But even though his life was short, his impact was huge. Bruce Lee will always be remembered as a true martial artist and a fighter who changed the world. Jackie Chan, on the other hand, is known for his fun and exciting Kung Fu. He brought a new style to martial arts films, action mixed with comedy. Jackie's movies are full of laughter and action. He has worked in over 100 movies, and he did his own stunts in almost every one. People love Jackie because he shows us that we can be strong and brave, but we can also have fun. He is a symbol of joy, hard work, and determination. Jackie has also done a lot of good in the world. He gives money to help poor children and build schools. He works with young actors to help them improve and teaches them to be good people. Jackie's kindness and humility make him very different from Bruce Lee. While Bruce Lee was serious and focused, Jackie is friendly and always smiling. Both men are amazing in their own ways. Bruce Lee showed the world the power of Kung Fu and strength, while Jackie Chan taught us how to mix hard work with fun and humor. They both have changed the world, but they did it in their own styles. In the end, Bruce Lee is remembered for his philosophy, his fighting skills, and his role in making Kung Fu famous around the world. Jackie Chan is loved for his exciting films, his humor, and his generosity. Both are heroes, and both will always be remembered.
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.